right? Somebody asked about the tongue position. Should the tongue be up or down?
Yeah.
And you know,
That was also about growl. Yeah.
yeah, I think we're talking about growling, the rytenoid. We're talking about the rytenoid vibrations or against the epiglottis. What would you say about tongue position during most effects?
Um, Depends on the effect, but with a growl and rattle, we usually aim at the back of the tongue to be like I'm swallowing my tongue, so it's like back, but it's not down because not so much because then we'll lose. I love it. What you do with your head, because then we can lose our twang.
Yeah,
So it's like I'm swallowing my tongue, but it's like in an upper position, the back of the tongue.
let's just look at this of the tongue just so you can see why. So you've got the epiglottis here. All of this huge mass here is the tongue,
Mm-hmm.
right? The tongue, yeah, if it's further back in the mouth, that's fine. But if it goes back in the mouth and this big, huge mass goes down, which it
Mm-hmm.
can,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to push the epiglottis. It's going to weigh on the entire larynx. It's going to force the space, more shut, and it's going to block. It's going to basically eliminate the possibility for movement if it's pushed
Mm-hmm.
down and back. But if it's
Yeah.
moving back and this back part's staying up,
Mm-hmm.
then you get like the best of both worlds if you're going for that sound.
Yeah, and I guess it helps the epiglottis also um, do its thing to get to the arytenoids.
Because if we're doing growl, the epiglottis has got to already go back towards the
Mm-hmm.
arytenoid cartilages,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I've got my tongue back there too, it's much less comfortable. But that's a pretty low pitch.
Mm-hmm.
If we take it up higher, and now I try and pull my tongue down,
Yeah.
it just immediately crushes it, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
even higher.
Don't die. Don't die on me.
So that back tongue can't go back over and like cover up anything. The larynx is just gonna hit the tongue, and it will just it will
Yeah.
fall apart. Basically, your setting and your effect. So like,
And I believe this is why most people would think that growl is the most irritating, growl and rattle, most irritating effect. Because it's sometimes you just play a little bit with your tongue position and then you get to the
it,
point when you strangle yourself. Yeah. But also a very common thing with singers when they're trying to find their distortion, they do that, but with their tongue positioned a bit backwards,
mhm.
and then they end up rattling or growling inside their distortion, so they don't get hey. They get, "Ugh!" So we have some distortion, but some rattle going on,
Yeah.
and then it's like no, put it like not so much in the back. Uh-huh.
This is my movement.
Yeah, I can see that.
Back tongue down. It's like you know, it out. Think of
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
anyway. We're just having a good time here.